Joined by head coach James Franklin to preview the UCF game. Coach, how did the team come out of training camp?
Good. Feel really good about it. We've stayed healthy. We've gotten a lot of good reps in and learning situational football, so I feel good about where we're at right now.
What did you learn about the team and their competitiveness?
Well, I think, as we know, this team's been through a lot. I think they understand how to overcome adversity, and I think our guys know how to work. And I think the freshman class have come in and learned from the old guys right away.
Obviously, this is a business trip first and foremost. Let's talk about UCF. What do you see on tape from their offense?
Really talented. Their offense coordinator, Charlie Taff, I worked with at the University of Maryland. I think he does a great job as a veteran play caller. And they got a lot of talent. I mean, you look at the running back position, you look at wide out. I think they're as good as receivers that we'll see all year long.
On defense, 9 starters back from last year's team that went 12-1. What about that group? What impresses you on film?
Well, not only 9 starters back, but George O'Leary's a defensive coach. He has been his whole career. You're going to see his philosophy and the things that he's believed and allowed him to be successful for a long period of time. So I think it's going to be a real challenge for our offense.
You've talked a lot about the special teams growth that the team has made from the start of camp to now. What pleases you most about what you guys have done in special teams?
Well, I feel really good about our kicking situation in terms of our punter. I feel really good about our kicker. Feel really good about our snapping situation, and then the time that we've invested in the schemes and building up that confidence.
What's this week? Obviously unique in the schedule. You're doing things in Ireland, but talk about keeping things normal as much as possible with practice and meetings and so on and so forth leading up to the game.
Yeah, normal. Ireland. That's exactly how I describe it. But yeah, we're trying to as much as we possibly can. We got to talk about it. We got to prepare them. We were just talking a minute ago about how it's a lot cooler over there than probably we're expecting. So getting them prepared for that. But yeah, trying to keep our routine as much as we possibly can to the same to what they're used to.
A lot of build up to this moment. First game as head coach at Penn State, but how exciting is it for you and the team to be able to play a game now?
I'm not really a guy that gets real excited too early before games. I'll get the butterflies in the locker room before the game. Right now, I'm still just thinking about all the things that we have to get covered in practice today, in our trip over there, basically ironing out any of the last wrinkles that need to be ironed out.
What can you say about the job that the support staff has done to get this trip, all the logistics lined up, ready to go, from equipment to cargo to meetings and so on and so forth over in Ireland?
Unbelievable. With Penn State administration as well as our specific football administration, they've been great. There's been so much that has gone into this. I don't think our coaches really understand it. I don't know if our fans completely understand all the work that's gone in, and I know we're just so appreciative because they're going to allow us to be able to stick to our routine and keep it as normal as possible.
Finally, keys to the game. What do you need to do well on Saturday?
Well, I think, like always, turnovers. Winning the turnover battle is going to be really important. That's obviously even more important early in the year. I think that's going to be huge to what we're trying to do. I think being able to stop explosive plays, for our defense and of their offense. You look at Central Florida, that's what they've been able to do. They've been able to create big plays. And we want to try to find some momentum plays on special teams as well. I think that's going to be probably the key ingredients to our success.
Coach, best of luck on Saturday.
Thanks, brother.